Hello, I'm Nick Crawley. Welcome to the Bible for Life ministry. This month we're looking at a tiny little letter tucked away right at the end of the New Testament. I think it's best referred to as the letter to Gaius because it is a personal letter. It's only 14 verses long. It's actually the shortest document in the Bible, but it's a fascinating situation, and I think you'll quickly get into the complicated and actually intriguing issues that are going on here. Now, to understand it properly, we need to understand the big picture. What happened is that after the apostles of Jesus died, somewhere around the 60s, AD 60 in the first century, the church obviously faced, as it grew, a question of control. Who leads and who controls, and how does this work out? And that's the sort of issue which is being faced. It actually underlines the whole of this letter. So we have here a situation where the elder who is in the mother church, quite possibly the church in Ephesus, quite possibly this is, a lot of people would say, and in fact, to be honest, I would say that this is John the Apostle, and he's writing to Gaius, who's in one of the satellite churches. We know that Ephesus planted, from Ephesus, a large number of churches were planted in what we would now call Western Turkey. And the elder is writing to Gaius to encourage him not to give in to the bullying pressure of Diotrephes, who's telling him not to receive these traveling church workers. Now, these are called the brothers, and they would go out from the mother church to the satellite churches to preach and teach. We would probably say in today's world to run an alpha course, to run evangelistic events, to help with the ministry to the poor, that sort of thing. And the mother church would therefore serve and facilitate the ministries in the satellite churches and encourage them to get on their feet. Now, the issue here is that Diotrephes has taken control. He's saying, right, well, enough of this. I'm going to run the satellite church. I'm in charge now, and I'm running the show. And in order to assert his authority, he decides to penalize everybody who offers hospitality to the traveling evangelists, these brothers. And Gaius is one of these people, and so he's coming under pressure, bullying pressure from Diotrephes, and who's being a right bully. If you look carefully, there are 6 things that the elder John actually accuses Diotrephes of, and he's putting pressure on Gaius and saying, "You stop this ministry. I'm in charge now." And so we have a fascinating situation. The presenting issue is the issue of hospitality. But if it was just hospitality, 3 John would never have got into the New Testament. There are quite enough verses in the New Testament already telling us to practice hospitality. And it's the real issue is far, far bigger than this. It has to do with control. It has to do with the whole process of bullying in a church and the coercive behavior of Diotrephes, and what to do when there is bullying in church. Now, we need to look just a side look here at this point. The letter of 2 John is about heresy, what you do when the leaders commit heresy. And the next letter, the letter of Jude, is what you do when the leaders commit immorality and are committed to it. If you look at Jude verse 4, it says it absolutely exactly. That's what the issue is. And so we have here, tucked away at the end of the New Testament, 3 letters which address key leading problems that the early church faced. And that's the context, that's what we're looking at. So have a good read of this letter. It's only 14 verses, as I say, and get into the thinking. Every single word counts in this letter. Get into it, and I'll talk about it more in the second video.